in your mind, like what are some of the things that might destroy the value of a business, like post acquisition, like after it's acquired?
So knowing how to transition. So typically after an acquisition is done, you have what's called a transition service agreement, or TSA, which outlines how all the transition should go. You know, and you'll see this more on the enterprise level, but I believe everyone should still put one in place. And the reason for that is that it's a marriage. So when you're buying another company, it's like, you're getting married. And, after the honeymoon is over, the reality is there, right? So as the saying goes, most people plan their wedding better than they plan their marriage. So, you want to be able to plan that transition and that acquisition well, right? What I see a lot of times in transitions that cause failures is that people get scared. The acquired company, the company that's folding into the parent company, those people tend to get a little scared, right? And so the concern is am I going to have a job 6 months, a year, 2 years from now, right? So they start developing towers. And then, within their group, and then they start holding information. They start holding, processes and procedures. If I'm called in to do a transaction, the first thing that I do is I stop that, I dissuade that, I identify it, and I stop it, because it ends up making that transition longer than it needs to be, and it also ends up reducing our time to be able to start generating revenue. But if you don't do that from the offset, I can think of multiple enterprise companies that I've worked with we'll put it like this. I know one transaction that I did cost $50 million. It cost about $130 million because they didn't do that transaction properly. And they left it in the hands of the acquired company. The acquired company and their members started to kind of form towers. They drug their feet. They couldn't IPO in the time that they needed to IPO, and essentially lost about $130 million